Good afternoon. For those of you who are just arriving at the Overture Center, again, good morning and welcome to International Festival 2026. My name is Rod Richardson, and I am the chair of the Dane County Arts and Cultural Affairs Commission. We are one of the sponsors of today's festival. The commission is funded by taxpayer dollars, so I thank you for sponsoring us. Before we begin, I would like to thank Quartz Benefits for their generous support of the festival. Now, if you'd like to help Overture continue to provide extraordinary experiences, please consider making a donation in the lobby or visit overture.org/donate. Also, please stop by the Overture table in the round table in the Rotunda lobby to sign up for our newsletter and enter to win tickets to Drum Tile or Riverdance. Now, this is the point where I stop talking, so you can join me in welcoming Madison Pipes and Drums.
Thank you so much. We are Madison Pipes and Drums, your local competitive and parade pipes and drums corps. We are an organization, we do a lot of educational stuff, so if any of this is interesting to you, come up and talk to us. We'll happily teach you how to do this. But you're probably going to see us a lot over the next couple of weeks because of certain holidays coming around. You might know it, it's St. Patrick's Day. It's a little odd for us because we're a Scottish pipe band for an Irish holiday, but no one knows the difference and it's all good fun for us. So our next set is going to be our one set of Irish tunes. So hope you enjoy this. You'll be hearing a lot next week. Hey! Hey! Thanks so much. I'll talk a little bit about how the bagpipe works in a little bit, but I'm going to hand it over to Miss Allie Deloney, our lead drummer, to talk about what the drums are doing.
Hello, everybody. So typically when we talk about our bagpipe band, it's very common for the drums to get forgotten about a little bit. So I wanted to chat with you all about it. So you may have noticed in the first few tunes that I was playing sort of the vast majority of all of the notes, but then Scarlett would come in and out, and that's very intentional in pipe band drumming. So there's a bit of a call and response that takes place, usually in the first time through a part, and then on the second time through, then the entire core joins in. So you'll see that throughout the duration of the rest of our tunes, that there'll be times where it's just me playing, and then there'll be times where both of us is playing as well. And then we also have the critical bass drummer that is in the middle, Mr. Justin. And he's, of course, really critical to make sure that we're staying in time with each other. And the thing that's interesting about a bagpipe band in comparison to other bands you might see is Andrew, the pipe major, is keeping the beat for everybody, and all the pipers are watching him, and then all of the drummers watch me specifically, and then I watch Andrew. So theoretically, we should be keeping the same beat time. It doesn't always happen, but that's certainly the goal. So I will leave it at that. Thanks.
Also, just add, the bagpipes don't really have tone or volume dynamics. We're either on or off. So another thing that the drum corps does when we play is they add musical dynamic. They come in and swell the intensity, and then they back off to rein it back in. That's intentional as well, to make up for the limitation of this weird medieval instrument that we apparently love. So the bagpipe, any people who grew up playing wind instruments at all, like clarinet, saxophone, any of that? Excellent. So I describe the bagpipe as a means of playing like 3 saxophones and a clarinet all at the same time. So each one of these pipes has a reed in the bottom of it. And what we do when we're blowing is we're filling the bag, and then we're maintaining that air pressure with our arm. So when we're blowing, we're not squeezing very hard, and when we're squeezing, we're giving our lungs a little bit of a break. So it's this dance between our arms and our lungs. trying to keep that pressure nice and steady. And the bagpipe is also very sensitive to climate and temperature and moisture. So as it gets hotter, the pitch will start to climb. As the reed starts to get wet, it'll start to go flat. So it's very, very difficult to get a bagpipe in tune, much less 10 of them up here. So anytime there's something that humans do that's very difficult, we tend to get competitive about it. So there's all sorts of bands around the area that we will meet at Highland Games and try to prove to judges that we are the better group. So we spend a lot of our time doing parades, like the sets that we've done. That's probably where you see us most often. But the rest of our time, the majority of our time, is preparing for our summer competitions. And so we do two different types of sets of tunes. One's called an MSR, so that stands for a march, a strathspey, and a reel. So those are the three types of tunes. And they're very traditional. The reason why we do this very set pairing of tripleting of three tunes is it's demonstrating our grasp of very traditional Scottish music and how it's played and how it's meant to be played. So we're going to play our MSR that we're preparing for this year. It's our first time playing for an audience, so I hope you enjoy it. you so much. If you were a judge, would you give us good marks, Ben? So that was the first type of set of tunes that we would do for the competitions. The other is called our medleys. We have to have, I think, at least 4 or 5 types of tunes in them, and this is where we can really get to be creative and musical and expressive. So I hope you really enjoy this. We put a lot of work into transitions between the tunes and some of that more creative stuff. You also see I'm the conductor of the group, which my upper half is kind of busy, so I do a lot with my legs. So I'm kind of dancing, trying to convey the expression that I'm hoping to get out of this. So hope you enjoy our 2026 competition medley. give myself a little bit of break. Introduce Mr. Tim Strait, our drum major, who leads us in our parades. Dressed up guy. He's going to talk to you a little bit about what he does.
As Andrew said, you might notice I'm dressed a little bit differently than the rest of my bandmates. And the reason for that is my role within the pipe and drum band is one of very much of ceremony. Pretty much everything I wear has some significance with Scottish or Scots-Irish. We're that type of band, so not necessarily Irish so much. But each one of these things has certain meaning in the history of pipe and drum bands. And so I thought I would just talk about that a little bit. Starting from the top to the bottom, the bonnet that I'm wearing is actually ostrich feather. It's made out of natural ostrich feather. This one that I'm wearing is going to be, it's 98 years old. They are passed down from drum major to drum major all over the United States because it's not too easy to get ostrich feathers anymore. They have recently developed synthetic ostrich feathers, so as these deteriorate, as they do, they'll be replaced with synthetic feathers. My uniform, the cape, first of all, the cape's significance in pipe and drums bands were that the drum major, as the leader, if someone got injured, the cape was used to cover them up. And so this is actually about 20 yards of wool used for a blanket in the early days of pipe and drum bands. The sash that I'm wearing on the front is called a baldric. This is a very, really plain one. They can become very, very elaborate. Sometimes you see baldrics with many, many banners on them. Those banners are significant in that they represent each war or each battle that the band was present in. We haven't been in many battles, so I just have the Scottish line here on the front here. The sporran is made out of horsehair. The function of the sporrans historically was to keep your kilt from flying up and if it was kind of breezy. So that's the reason for that. Each of us in the band have on our caps, you sometimes see, it might be a little bit hard to make out, but we have a cap badge. The cap badges, each individual selects their own. Sometimes they're family crests. Sometimes there's something that's just very significant for that person. We have a number of different animals. We have some in our band, they've been handed down a couple generations. I think there is a Star Trek one someplace in the band here. But each member picks their own according to what is meaningful to them. And then some of us, again, you probably can't see it from the audience, we have a small knife in our right sock. And that's called a skein dún. And what that is for is after battles, after marching, the band, if they were having haggis, this was meant to cut the haggis. And so, some of us choose to wear that and some not. The mace I'm carrying, this is actually historically an instrument of war. They were used to club people in battles. I don't use it for that. There's two types of maces. This is a competition mace. There is also a regimental mace. They're much heavier. They're not as flexible as this is. And the interesting thing about the history of maces is that these domes come apart. And each band inside the dome, when a band member passes away, their name is added to a scroll that's kept inside the dome, so that they are always with us each time we perform. So that's a little bit about the history of this uniform. I hope you enjoyed the afternoon. And with that, we will bid you adieu.
much. That's about our time. We're Madison Pipes and Drums. You can look us up at madisonpipesanddrums.org or just Google us. Come find us. We'd love to chat about this if you want to learn, if you want to just learn more about it. Look forward to seeing you.